Greetings, my dear brothers and sisters. I'm Jesse with Living Tree Community Foods here in the midst of Berkeley, and just a short distance from us is one of the greatest universities on earth, where there are more Nobel Prize winners than at any other school. So this is a place of creativity, a place of innovation, a place of thinking things through and pondering depths of ideas and concepts. So today, we're going to be making a no-bake apple cake, if you can relate to that. So let's begin with some Jonna Gold apples. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous apple. It's a mix of Jonathan, which is a classic traditional American apple, old-time apple, and Golden Delicious, which is just about everywhere. And so it's a mix of the two. And here we go. So let's slice a few apples. So that looks like 4 or 5 apples. That ought to do it. So let's grate them in our food processor. Okay. Let's put this is our basis. We've grated these apples up very, very nicely indeed, if I may say so. Hmm. And now let's do a classic here at Living Tree Community. How about some almond milk? And you've heard me say this on so many occasions. It's too easy to make your own, and a whole lot fresher than what's been sitting on that store shelf since the dawn of the Cenozoic. So we start with a cup of living water, of spring water, and to that we're going to be adding a heaping tablespoon of our alive organic almond butter. Good. And now the magic happens. it blends into almond milk. The only difficulty is that with it is that it's too easy. Okay? And now let's add some let's add a few bananas. These will thicken things nicely. And then how about an avocado? Because after all, this is going to be an almond, avocado, banana apple cake. So we'll scoop out and add okay. And let's give this all a blend. Okay. And now how about some of our Living Tree flame raisins? These are just gorgeous, of magnificent shape. A meal all in itself, if I may say so. Grown right here in the Central Valley of California. We are so blessed with these magnificent fruits. So let's just add a half cup or so of flame raisins. And how about one of our newest projects, medjool date pieces? They are coated in coconut sugar. So, not coconut flakes, if I may say so. So, medjool date pieces and coconut flakes. They are so convenient, they're so handy, a magnificent sweetener, as organic as it gets. And imagine adding these to pies and desserts of all sorts. So very convenient to use. We'll give it a blend. And now a hint of ginger powder. Teaspoon of ginger powder. Teaspoon of cinnamon. And some of our Royal Himalayan pink crystal salt. Let's blend it up. Okay. And now let's take our mixture and we'll add it to the grated apples. So imagine flame raisins, medjool dates, Jonna Gold apples, and let's mix it all up. Okay. And now let's add this to a pie dish. Okay. And now I'm going to let this set in the freezer while we make the icing. And now, my dear friends, for the icing. And once again, we're going to be starting. With our almond milk, a cup of spring water, and a heaping tablespoon of Living Tree Alive Organic almond butter. Okay. Voila! Almond milk. Now we're going to add the we're going to add juice from a lemon. This is a wonderful California Meyer lemon. Cannot ask for better. So, a Meyer lemon, and let's give that a blend. Now, how about some of our Living Tree organic cashew butter? Okay. Now, how about some of our Living Tree Hawaiian honey from the land of perpetual springtime? How about a tablespoon or two? And what about our Living Tree Vermont maple syrup? Both the honey and maple syrup are produced by family farmers, the lifeguard, the lifeblood of American agriculture. And why not look up what Thomas Jefferson said about the morality, the decency, the steadfastness, and the greatness of family farmers, the lifeblood of this nation. So, then how about some cinnamon? Teaspoon of cinnamon. And what about our Living Tree vanilla powder? Let's give it a blend. So here we have it. So I'm going to get the pie filling out of the freezer. So my dear brothers and sisters, here's the filling that's been in the freezer while we prepared the icing. So now let's pour the icing over. Okay. And let's add to it some coconut flakes. Okay. And what about some of our Living Tree sliced almonds? Let's and now our Living Tree persimmons, gorgeous red color, I think you'll agree. And what about some of our Living Tree mango cheeks? They're ever popular and so tasty and soul satisfying. So here we have our no-bake apple cake with a rather glorious topping, I think you will agree. So I'm going to put this in the freezer for a little while to let it set. Well, my dear brothers and sisters, it's been in the freezer for a short while, and here is the resulting product. What an amazing thing! A no-bake apple pie created from almonds, from avocado, and from bananas. And of course, grated apples as the primary ingredient. So here we are, and it's up to us. It's up to us to go forward, especially in these times. There's no question at all that the overall health of the American people is declining, and declining rapidly. And we've got to turn that situation around. And remember, as a fundament, that prevention is better than any medication. A live organic food, but of course, green smoothies, but of course, consisting of parsley, kale, Swiss chard, lettuce, blended in spring water. What can be more energizing and more healing? One of the great truths that have been passed down to us from the raw food movement. And then, of course, periodic fasting, intermittent fasting. Fasting is the royal road to health. As you know, I fast every Sunday night through Tuesday morning, a distance of some 36 hours. It's a great way to start the week. And then, of course, vigorous exercise. Whether it's Tai Chi, yoga, martial arts, all of this is absolutely necessary because just sitting in a chair for hour after hour after hour is destructive and debilitating. So it's up to us, especially in times such as these, to get our act together and to work with brothers and sisters, growing as much of the food that we eat, our own selves, getting together in backyards, digging up front yard lawns, planting a grove of historic apple trees in your front yard, and most important in all, community gardens. And in many more and more towns and cities, go ahead, approach the city fathers. You'll find that many of them will be more and more interested in turning rundown vacant land into a vibrant community garden that helps all of us. So here we have the minor miracle, a no-bake apple cake, and the central basis is, of course, our Living Tree Alive Organic Almond Butter, created from almonds grown by a California farming family of 5 generations on the land. My privilege and my honor to share with you. Please put your comments down below. Please subscribe. Your suggestions and critical comments are treasures to us. We want to hear from you. Thank you kindly indeed. My privilege to share.